So what an unenviable task to come after so many people to attempt to introduce PJ Patterson. I embrace all the salutations so far. I single out, however, the leader of the People's National Party, Mark Golding, and the former leader, Peter David Phillips. You know, PJ, my dear friend, my leader, my boss, it is an honor to be speaking to you on your 90th birthday. I don't think I've missed many since I've known you. I'm always somehow right there beside you. I had to discard my script because I really think that Peter copied from my text and said absolutely everything that I had intended to say. So I will say this. There are some people who go in search of their purpose, and there are others that their purpose and their destiny collides with them. And when you were born and your navel string was planted under that Otaiti tree in Mr. Dawes' place, Pleasant Valley, Mount Pleasant in Kendall, your destiny was planted in the earth of rural Jamaica. You traveled to get to Calabar. You walked 4 miles first. And then you took your public transportation and ended up traversing over many parishes before you arrived for that interview at Calabar. You said you were 11 and you were quite terrified, and that it was 2 weeks later that you heard that you had been awarded the Purcell Scholarship. Calabar was to be your home, the home where you recognized that in transforming yourself, you would be transforming Jamaica. You campaigned as manager with Norman Manley for the West Indies Federation, and my God, now how we wish that had succeeded. It was your loss, but more importantly, it was a loss for the entire region. And then you campaigned in 1969 with Michael for the leadership of the party. And then you led the campaign in 1972 that saw the Democratic Socialist People's National Party propelled to victory. And then in 1993, you led your own campaign and saw 3 times a leader of the People's National Party, this still today the longest serving Prime Minister of Jamaica. I dare to make a confession. I don't know if Maxine or who will kill me over it. But in 1992, when you were campaigning for the leadership of the People's National Party, and you called me to come home, I was then in Barbados, you said, Donna, I need you, and I came. I looked at you and I said, that hair has to go. I'm so sorry, you have to cut that hair. And the next day, when you came to the campaign office at the Pegasus, Katie said, so where PJ? What want to do with PJ? Because you looked so different. So, Maxine, the afro had to go. And now, how can I celebrate you? How can I introduce you, who have achieved so much, this little boy from Hanover, who has created a national, regional, international stage on which he stands, and who never stops looking for obstacles to climb over, for challenges to collide with, and who in his own prescience decided to launch the PJ Patterson Center, which becomes more relevant now than it has ever been. when we have to make new allies, new friends, conquer new territories. You are exceptional and amazing. I present to the people here in this room, your friends, your comrades. I present you to them as I present a man to the people to whom he belongs and the people who he has uplifted. We say, I love you, boss.